talking about brutal expulsion. Like which card is being returned to hand. There's no way to know in duels, so it would be helpful if they explain that. Zarvolt, there's a Discord channel. I don't know if you have to be invited or not. I'm not aware of how that works. I know I'm in it. I just don't know if I got invited to be in it or if everybody can just walk into it. So I feel weird now telling you about it. Yeah, I mean, they've still got the Hasbro thing going where, yes, Nighthawk, they talk a lot without saying much. That's a good way to put it. I don't think they have much of a choice. I don't think they have much of a choice. If they have a Twitter, go for it. If they get if they have their Facebook page up, go for it. Ooh, Lone Rider. That makes my Fnatic horrible. But I'm still gonna play it because we got nothing more useful to do with our mana. Let's see if our opponent goes flipped Lone Rider. If they do, though, I feel ready. I feel ready. But let's see what they do. Why am I still being laggy? I'm not in Hawaii, cheese egg. Is that what? Oh, the Aloha. That's where it's coming from. Sure. I get it. I'm like, what are you talking to me? And there is a land. So, what do we do? Some stuff's gotta die, but I think I might as well get my energy on. If I attack, can he block? I mean, he can, but can he afford to? This is one like I could bluff 2 damage, but bluffing is so bad on this platform, and the lower the rank, the less likely they bluff. Like, they will not let you bluff. So I just can't do 40 or somebody who I knew to be a decent player. There's no way I wouldn't attack there and throw something and make them think I had a pump spell or something that could trade for their bishop, which is a pretty good card on its own. Alright, so there is a selfless. Rawr. This is going to be an interesting game. Because if it just keeps going back and forth like this, his creatures are just better at their casting cost than mine. And he's set a game where I can tick up Chandra. Yeah, I feel like we're in that zone. Yeah, we're gonna run up Chandra. We're also deploying, so if it has does any kind of an all-in attack on Chandra, we're gonna come back strong. But we have not lost any games on this stream yet, cheese. Don't you worry. We're batting the full hundo. And there is... Okay. What are you declaring? That's actually a pretty tough choice. Like, he can declare the Thopter, but he would still need some help to kill Chandra this turn. And then he wouldn't have much defense. I also disintegration, but he doesn't know that about it. Wow, having a deep think. What would you guys do? Would you declare the Fanatics? Would you declare the Thopter? What would you declare anything? He decided to draw a card instead. We might still be getting the declare right now, though. What would you do? He's chosen none of the above. Here's an attack. I think I'll just let that hit Chandra. Not a big loss to my abilities. I like the sealed format in 2014, except that once you drew the God deck, you could just play that deck forever. So I'm excited for decks that kind of like disintegrate and go back into your collection when they're done, so you have to get a new one. I hated that you could just eventually, if you opened enough packs, build the ultimate like Runescar Demon God deck and that was it. But it could be a lot of fun. All right, so let's think. think I'll plus... I could plus Chandra mana and just keep dumping a whole bunch of action on the board. I'm not sure that that's good, though. What about an unlicensed? Yeah, let's plus. This is such an interesting one. But I think I should play the card advantage game, and I'm gonna get rewarded. Bomat. And opponent's turn. Let's see what they can do now. Now we know about the Declaration Stone, but they didn't play it. It was very strange. It was very interesting that they chose not to do that. Has the lag been clear? It looks clear from my side. Just checking in. Okay, Gisela. Well, yeah, how am I going to get... I guess I can get the Spirit... Okay, if Chandra can maintain full loyalty, I can fix this. This is going to be tight, though. He attacks this turn, though. Ooh, gotcha. That's going to put him in a bind. That takes away a lot of the advantage he might have had next turn. That would make me use Chandra as a down tick and then unlicensed in response to the activation of the Spirit. Let's go ahead and get some lifelink of our own. And does he want to pitch the Spirit and save the other Spirit? Nighthawk says I'm looking okay. Well, I'm glad. But just okay? Come on, man. Jokes. Just jokes. Alright. So, what we need to do is we go... Down goes Chandra. Target you. He gets the pause in. That was close. I was wondering. Will he pitch that Spirit? In these standoffs, like creature-based standoffs, you want to pitch your Spirit at the last possible moment. But in this case, it doesn't matter. We got it covered. So we unlicensed in response to the activation of the Spirit, and now he has an indestructible Lone Rider, so we don't want anything to do with that, but we can go ahead and get Airborne for a little bit of damage. We could have also made it unable to block, but then Chandra's gonna die, so that's not that good. And I'll save my energy. There might be something very tall that needs its lightning harnessed. Hello, Entropy. You know a guy is new when they don't know that vehicles can block. Well, it's not that... It wouldn't have been a big mistake to make. Vehicles are very new and very different. But yeah, in duels, you just have to know how vehicles work. There's just too many of them. Walking Ballista for 1 and another Selfless Spirit. Alright, so this is not over, and our opponent could Ballista my Chandra. Let's see if they do. Yep. Go right after that Chandra. Good call. I don't think they're even close to completely new. I think they just missed something. Alright, it's still a very bad attack to go on the ground with Speed Racer and company. So we'll keep it in the air, and we'll play this Engineer. And he can pump the Harvester or the Thopter. I guess I most want him to block the Harvester because it's just a chump. Still don't want to quite use the energy, though. Gonna hang on to it. Gonna keep it in the backseat. I used to run into vehicles headfirst, says Nighthawk. Yeah. I mean, it's not that hard of a mistake to make. They're not lined up with the creatures. Faith Unbroken. Okay, what are you going to target? Flipping that Lone Rider could be a thing now that I don't have... I don't have an artifact untapped. I should have kept one of my artifacts untapped. I could sacrifice it in response and the life would not be gained. So, pretty big mistake there. If I had this Bomat Courier untapped, yeah, that's a pretty big mistake. Let's see if it costs me. So, the mistake, just to spell it out clearly, is if I had this Bomat Courier untapped, I could have blocked the Lone Rider with it, and I could have either sacrificed the Bomat Courier using the ability, or sacrificed it to Pia before the lifelink damage, and then Lone Rider would not have flipped. So that was a miss. But thankfully, the deck is totally bailing me out. Just rewarded for being a moron. That's me. We do have to do it in response to this, though. So I need to leave another artifact back to block with. Though now there's Trample. Yeah, the Trample's going to be a pain. So I have to get that off the... I have to get this off the field. And he's at 11. So I think I can just by really pushing the issue. Alright, crew you with one of the thingies giving hastes. Go off the 1/1, and it doesn't matter, that thing has trample, so doing that play I just discussed won't work anyway. Okay, opponent's pausing, not sure why. Now is not the time to crack a Selfless Spirit, I can assure you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this does block. And the question will be, does he keep the spirit afterwards? There's a block. I think I can outrace. Alright, he's going to keep it. I think I can I can gain 6 life and deal more damage than his Lone Rider. My guys are in the air, so I straight win this race, despite the Lone Rider being flipped. Opponent goes to 2. They can go up to 7. We have 7 in the air. Oh, you can go up to 8. But then I'm also just like a smuggler's copter or something away. Alright. That's annoying. Just gotta stay patient. That Selfless Spirit, man. Yeah, he's gonna attack with that Selfless Spirit. That's pretty gutsy, too. Alright. Still got energy for 2 Harvester activations. Opponent at 9. The blocker's making this pretty rough. I want to know is if he would block. I don't really want to trade with these. So if I just send it in the air, is he going to go to 2 again? Azret being indestructible could be very good for me. But so we'll play that post-combat. Alright. Let's get up in the air, shall we? But this is going to be an interesting one. Punt on thinking you made a punt. No, it's a legit punt. It was an onboard thing I should have been concerned about. It was definitely a punt. All right. In comes you. See what happens. He's gotta be thinking, like, am I just gonna die to a shock? He's got options. But what happens? Now, I didn't have a shock last turn. So that's gotta be part of his thinking, and it appears it is. So again, we're gonna need that life. But now we'll play you, and we'll play you. And it doesn't appear that it can block, but it will if we play a card. But yeah, we got a legit game. That's a good one. There's the Declaration in Stone. Been holding that for a long time. And here is Always Watching. Wow. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not enough, though. Alright, so it's time to blow up that Selfless Spirit. He didn't even use it, which is kind of frustrating. I guess I should have targeted the other thing and made him use it. Silly assumptions on my part that he would definitely use it. And now we got draw removal. As we fall to 8, our opponent's at 13, the energy level is down. So what to do first? Do I cash in the Bomat? I can go land, Scrounger, that leaves up 4. Cash in Bomat for 1. That leaves 3, so that's still unlicensed or harnessed territory, which is good. I can also just discard the Scrounger and get it later, right? I'm sure I have a creature. Yeah. Alright, so land, go to attacks. Here comes the Bomat. See him block. Game face on. There's at least 2 things I could have done better in this game. Maybe 3. So I gotta be trying harder. I have not played my bestest. Opponent's having a deep thought here. And they're gonna go with something pretty disposable, but I only wanted to wheel my hand. Okay. No, that's not very promising. Let's try it again, though. Huh. Alright. Come on down. Double Selfless Spirit was pretty annoying. That's the part that probably was the thing that happened for our opponent. And they have no humans. So they just have a 3/3. Now what do they want to do attacks-wise? That is probably how I'd do it. Okay. Alright. Heart. Go get you some. I don't want to lose my harvesters in case I find energy. Otherwise I would have put them in front as well, but I think he would have killed the harvester, so that's what I'm trying to avoid. Smuggler's a copter, hey. Let's get hasty. Yeah, they did a good job keeping the deck in stone. I will give them all the props for that. Mm-hmm. Gotta take that one. All right, Pia. Tough attack step coming up. Our best hope is that he gets overzealous. If he brings it all, can I recover? I don't have the energy for lifelink. That's what really hurts. Okay, he does want to throw those at me. Weird. All right. Well. So. 3-5-2-2, 2-1-2-2, 3-5 on 8-8, and 2-2 on 8-8. Or, you really don't want to lose both harvesters. It's one of the ways I can fight back. So, all right. Three, 5 on 8-8 keeps me alive at 1, and then over here, and then I have Pia to pump a harvester that gets lifelink, maybe. Interesting. And end a step. So what's in that hand? I don't know. What do you guys think is in that hand? If I don't draw a removal spell now, I can't win. I do suspect there might be an Archangel Avacyn going on, which I can't beat that either. Not really. So let's try to draw the removal spell now. I wonder if that's a good card. Alright. So now the big debate is, do we give him the opportunity to draw the Avacyn? I think we do. If he gets that lucky, so be it. But we might be able to catch him being overzealous on this attack, which would be nice. Let's see what happens. Okay, there it is. Well, first let's test the waters. If this doesn't resolve, there's no point in figuring out blocks. That's a spicy meatball. By the way, the faith is now unbroken. I can't think of, like, make a stand is something he would have played, so I can't think anything else is coming. So I'll put the engineer in front, and I don't see any point with blocking with anything else. Okay. Land for turn. That's the card. It was a land. Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. We found it. All right. How much damage can we deal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 18, 19. Not enough. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and loot on this rather than attack with it. Still got a lot of good attacks. And like, looting into another removal spell would all but wrap up the game. And looting into anything that makes energy would make me feel a lot better. So, crew off you. Crew off you. And I'm going to leave back Thopter tokens. I guess Archangel Avacyn is the kind of ninja move that would get me along with like one removal spell. So we'll go like this. That does make me feel better. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's get some Pia pumps. Just one. And put it on the creature that we can easily get back. And there's a reprisal. Okay. Well, that was the missing card. That was the missing card. Okay. Well, here we go. What can they draw? Land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not quite over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, let's just get him to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. And then any creature, I can kill him on the spot. And let's see what I draw with the copter before I do that. Holy cow. All right. What you got? Another land. Oh, that sucks. I'm kind of feeling bad. He flooded out so bad down the stretch. But, yeah, let's call it game. Actually, we're going to give him the style points for a good game. Here you go, buddy. But we're taking the win. I missed the rank, and I'm not going to go back to the battlefield. I believe it was high. I believe it was high rank. But we're taking a win on that one. Obviously, I did that intentionally. But yeah, that was exciting.